Hello to all of my Virgos and welcome back. So I'm going to go ahead and give you sort of like a full view of the spread and then we will go ahead and get started. This is your love energy reading for the upcoming week. And remember, if you don't like what you see or if you want things to move differently, then take the guidance that you get through the cards and then that will change everything for you. Nothing is written in stones and everything is in your power. So remember that, okay? And I'm starting off this week with Virgos because I had this strong feeling that you guys need this message, okay? So, firstly, regarding the person that you're thinking about or the relationship that you're trying to manifest, I just want to let you know that there is definitely an opportunity here. Okay, so that's your overall message: is there's definitely an opportunity. Do not give up hope. Do not just give up on this. Because it will require work, but it'll also be very, very rewarding in the end. Okay. Overall, there is definitely some, healing that needs to happen in this situation, and that might be with your family or the person that you are, you know, thinking about or trying to approach their family. Maybe, I'm getting some past over here between the two of you. So maybe things happened between the two of you in the past, and maybe your families aren't very happy with that, and there might be some healing that needs to happen in regards to that. Some apologies need to happen, some sort of a plan needs to be made. But it's doable. There's definitely chemistry here, and you are feeling about this person like you haven't felt you can't get this feeling from anybody else, like as if like maybe you guys separated in the past and then you dated a bunch of people and you compared every person to this person that's in this spread. Okay. And that's how you're feeling. It's as if like there's a strong attraction, and that just compares to nobody else for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at this energy over here, and you will know which person you are, either the top or the bottom, depending on the energies. But I strongly feel that you're the top person over here, and this is the other person that you're inquiring about, okay? So we have the lovers reversed over here, which is you're just, feeling, you're like taken over by this feeling of love for this person, right? And it's totally clouding your judgment with everything. Like you're just like, this person is it. Like I finally realized that nobody else compares to them, and I just want this, right? And you're not able to think objectively about it. Like there is a need for you to like distance yourself, at least emotionally, or mentally from this person, and like analyze the situation objectively and see if you can really create the life together that you are thinking about. Okay, so you definitely need to do that, because again, especially if you have a past with this person, things have happened, and right now you might be feeling the love and might be thinking about the wonderful memories. But if you have had problems in the past, you need to look at them and they might need to be thought about. Okay, you have the strength card reversed here, so there's just like a lot of self-pity and regret from your part. Maybe you were the one who did the breaking up, and that's why you were just sitting in this situation at the moment, and instead of like doing anything about it, you're just like wallowing. You're trying to tell, and show friends and family that this is what your situation has become, and you're just being like sad and mopey. Okay, then you have the Six of Cups energy here. So it's definitely like you've definitely learned your lesson from your past mistakes, and then now you're ready. You're ready for something long term with someone you share a lot of, common interests and hobbies with. And again, this person possibly might be from your past. Okay, I don't know if it's like way, way past or recent past, but past energy. Okay, so that's you. Then this other person over here we have, okay, is Five of Wands. So it's someone who's just trying to keep things together, and they're kind of not having any of it from the other person. So maybe you are trying to sort of, trying to communicate with them and trying to give them all these good reasons of why you guys should be together and why you should give this another shot, but they're just kind of are like, well, okay, but what about this? But what about this? What about this? Like they're all of this is coming from a place of fear for them, because they don't want to appear weak, and they're like, well, we had all these issues in the past, and what about that? So both of you need to look at that, right? So maybe they're behaving this way for a reason, and maybe instead of just thinking about everything love, lovey-dovey, maybe you should look at these situation objectively as well, right? And they're not trying to be petty and form arguments. Maybe they do have some inset fears, and it's up to you to communicate with them and let them know that, hey, I understand these are your fears, but they're not real, or this is what we can do about them, or this is what I can do about them. Okay, something like that. Then they have the moon over here. So it's just they've completely stopped like expressing how they're feeling, or what is bothering them completely, right? So they're trying to give you this petty little arguments, petty little issues, but they're not telling you what the root of the situation is, right? They've formed this like wall around them, and they're just not speaking about their feelings. Okay, and maybe that's because you guys have history, and maybe there were hurt feelings in the past and so on and so forth, that they've just built a wall because they don't want to be hurt again. Okay, then they have the Three of Cups here. Do not be fearful. This is not like, they're into somebody else. They're just like caught up in their current life right now. Maybe they're just stressed about, work situation, whatever personal things that are going on with them that are not love related, right? And they're just like, they're just in fear of any promises or any love coming from you. So they're just like whatever, I'm gonna take care of my daily situation at the moment, because I don't know about this whole, I don't know if I trust this, I have fears, I don't know if this person's 100%. Maybe you went back and forth with this person a lot, and now they're just at a point where like, well, what's the point? Like, you might do it again. Okay, so it's up to you to prove to this person that if you're in it, you've learned your lesson, you're in it 100%, and you need to make the effort. And there's definitely an opportunity, but the work has to be done on your part. Okay, so don't get frustrated, because I do see energy upcoming where you might get frustrated regarding this. Okay, and I'll go to that in a moment. So here, I believe this is you, right? So this is like the new vision. Like, this person has seen their ways, and they want to start completely fresh and clean. So they're willing to fight for this. They're willing to fight for this person. Okay, they are a bit isolated at the moment, right? Which is the self pity over here, from the strength card. Okay, and it's just they're maybe this is because in the past this person or you were not willing to communicate, right? In the past you didn't want this new beginning, but now you do. Now you're willing to fight for it. Okay, so keep at it, because I feel like this person truly is a good person, good match for you. They're just very fearful from whatever happened in the past, right? This person has gone through lots of transformation. They're very steady, because you have 2-4 energies, right? So you have participation. So once this person is in, once you convince them, they are going to be such a balance for you. And Virgo's like that balance. Like, there will be equal give and take. There will be a participation on both parts, but you need to get this person to the point where they can trust you again. They're turning in. So this person is, either into yoga, meditation. They're highly tuned in, and that's because of whatever happened in the past between the two of you. Okay, so in the past they wanted this commitment, right? The Hierophant, they wanted this solid commitment. Maybe you couldn't offer that, so they were in Five of Pentacles. They were sad, and just depressed, and they had to walk away because you didn't want this, right? Or the other person didn't want, so this person had to walk away. There was they were there was no decision being made on their part, so they're just like, okay, but right now, and like, they were offering their love, but nobody wanted it, or maybe you didn't want it in the past. This is their past. This is how they are right now. They're beautiful right now. Okay, and this is how you are right now. So let's see how the energies are going to form in the upcoming week, and then you can go ahead and change that right now. Okay, so you still have the Five of Wands energy in here. So the struggle continues, at least for you. You will definitely have a lot of convincing to do, because this person is not completely convinced. You have Eight of Pentacles. So again, this is a twofold guidance, right? So you will have to work at this. You will have to work on how you can approach this and this relationship. This person will also just focus on their work and career because they're just like they're like they can't trust this completely. And then you have five of chalices. So this is just somebody being frustrated. So maybe you are getting frustrated because you feel like you cannot get through to this person. And maybe you're just using the wrong approach, right? Maybe you need to find a different approach and not give up because getting frustrated is not going to help anybody. um, or maybe whatever approach you're using on this person is not working and they're getting frustrated with you. So there's definitely frustration coming over here. So maybe you guys need to change your approach or how you're communicating. But I just want you to keep in mind that there is definitely an opportunity. This person is so good for you, and it's worth trying. It's worth trying. Don't get impatient, okay? So that is what I have for you for this week, my lovely Virgos. And hopefully, after watching this and after getting this guidance, you change things up, and then this upcoming energy for the next week will change completely. So, this is not set in stones, right? This is why we do readings and listen to readings so they can give us guidance on how the energies are right now and you can change them. So, maybe um, you can think of about it objectively, take a look at it if you really want to make this work, and if you do, then you can approach this person in a different way than you have been, because I feel like maybe you've been acting like a little desperate, and in approaching them and not giving them concrete solutions and concrete promises. You're like, you want to approach this person and you want them to give you another shot, but you're not giving them something to work with. You're not giving them a for sure answer on what level of commitment you want to offer to them, okay? And maybe this person needs that. This person definitely needs that, okay? They're very solid and stable. They need some sort of a commitment from you, so you need to offer that in order for them to start coming towards you more, okay? So let me know if this was helpful, please, and I will see you again next week. Hang in there, Virgos. Hang in there. Goodbye for now.